By the grace of Almighty, I am here. I'm here on behalf of Adam Nuri. On behalf of Adam Nuri, I would express the real truth of the Quran. First, I have to thank my Adam Nuri to give me the opportunity to know the absolute truth of Quran and to share. We are human in dunya. Human are the best creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The creation of desire. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us with a great opportunity. Allah gives us a great opportunity. Allah gives us free will. Allah gives us differentiate ability. We can differentiate what is good, what is bad, what is wrong, what is right, halal, haram. We can differentiate. Allah gives us the superiority above all creation. In dunya, we are all on journey to Allah. Return to Allah is our destination. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want all human return to back to Him. To return to Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the pathway. Allah says, I give you the pathway. I give you the totality. Who will make yourself total, the fulfill, and comic return. The fulfillness. To return, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us pathway with the Quran. Quran is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the book. There is no doubt of guidance. Those who actually conscious about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the guideline. Allah revealed Quran to Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and said to Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, read and just know all, let them know all human. Quran is the guideline. We want to return back to Allah. In Quran, there's all rule and regulation. By obeying rule and regulation, we can go back and return. Quran is our religion. This is our religion. In Quran, everything described clearly what Allah instructed to us, what we should do, what we must have to do. Everything. We are following Quran. We turn to Allah. Let's see how we are following our instruction to get back return. In Quran, there is a ayah, there is a surah, Surah Al-Baqarah, 38, where Allah described about guidance, something guidance about it. It's a matter at beginning. Surah Al-Baqarah, we open, hear it. So open, we hear. 38 ayah, Allah says, all of you go down from it. There will be guidance from me. Whoever follow it, there will be no fear for them, nor will they grieve. And those who disbelieve, who deny to follow it, they are the companion of the fire. They will be abiding in it forever. Here Allah says about a guidance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, there will be guidance from me. All of you follow it. Who will not follow, he will be out. You have to compensate. He will suffer forever. In Quran, there is a surah, Surah Al-Baqarah. We hear so open. In Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat 38. And it's when Allah announced to the angel, Allah want to create a Khalifa on this earth. And then Allah announced to angel, I want to create Khalifa on this earth. And Allah sent down there in dunya. Allah says, go down from it, all of you. And when there comes to you guidance from me, then whoever follow my guidance, they'll have no fear, nor will they grieve. And those who disbelieve and deny our sign, they are the companion of the fire. They'll ever in it forever. It means here we'll have a guidance in dunya. Allah says, in dunya, there will be guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Where is the guidance? Did you ever hear about it? We're following Quran. We're reading Quran. We try to do what Allah wants from us. But what about Hidayat? What about guidance? Guidance with Hidayat? Where it is? Definitely, it is in this dunya. Allah says, whoever follow it, there will be no fear, nor there will grieve. Who will not follow will be in fire. Are we following? Are we following Hidayat, following guidance? I just want to make you think on behalf of Adan Nuri. I just make you feel what we are doing with our religion. Religion, first of all, life. Religion means life. Because we're following religion in dunya, we're getting a life after death. We're pretending. We pretend we are following religion, we're following Quran, we're doing what Allah wants. But exactly we're doing what Allah wants. Allah says in Quran, there will be guidance. All of you follow it. All of you follow my guidance. And guidance is the only pathway for you. Those who are not follow, hid away in fire. You have to compensate. We need to think. We need to understand. We need to truly point out what Quran says. What is religion? What we need to do. Truly need to find out what exactly we are doing. Is this okay? Is this the right path? About Hidayat in Quran, there is such ayat. Another ayat, Allah says, those who not following Hidayat, their example just like animals. They cannot hear, they cannot see, they cannot speak also. Here not telling about physical hearing, physical seeing or speaking. It's all about within heart and all about heart. follow inside. Who not following Hidayat, is just like animal. Allah gives us ability. Allah gives us superiority all over the creation. We can think. We can differentiate. We can choose. We have free will. Allah gives us free will to choose what is wrong, what is right. What is haram, it's allowed. We can choose. Though we are doing like animal, just feel, act. This is not human character. This is animal nature. Animal just feel, just do. Animal just feel great, eat. Just feel physical need, they act. But we human, not like this. We're superior. We can think what is good, what I am doing, what I have to do. Because I need to fulfill myself. I need to turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are reading Quran, just reading. We're not going with this, not going to understand. Quran is not about only just to read. Quran, we need to establish within. We need to practice what Quran says. We need to establish Quran within us. Allah says Quran, Hidayat is the only pathway. Without Hidayat, we cannot walk on this path which Allah gives us. Without Hidayat, we were blind. Without Hidayat, we are unable to speak, we are unable to hear. There's a surah in Quran, Surah Taha. Allah says, go down from here, all of you. There will be guidance from me. To follow it is okay. He is on right path. Those who not follow. In Quran, there is a surah, Surah Taha. Here also Allah says about Hidayat. Allah says, go down from it, all of you, being enemies to one another. Then it there comes to you guidance from me. Whoever follow my guidance, there will be no fear for them. Nor they will grieve. And whoever turn away from my guidance, indeed will have strange life, and will gather him blind on the earth. Will gather him blind on the day of judgment. He will say, O my Lord, why have you raised me blind when I had sight before? He will say, those you seen come to you, but you forgot them, and thus they will be forgotten. And thus we recompensate. He will. In Quran, there is a surah, Surah Taha. Allah says about Hidayat. Who follow Hidayat, he is on right path. Those who not follow Hidayat, do not follow guidance, he will be blind. The day of judgment, Allah rise up him as a blind. Then we'll ask to Allah, "Oh my Lord, what happened to me? Why I am blind? In dunya, I have the sight of before." Allah says, "No, in dunya, you are also blind. You didn't see my ayat. You didn't follow my ayat. So, now, I now look to you." So remarkable word, guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah telling us, follow to His guidance. But we are not thinking about it. We want to go to Allah. We're trying our best. But what we are doing with the best, we are not following Hidayat. After hard work, we will go in hell. If we want to follow guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we want to follow the religion of Allah, if we want to be a part of Jannah, we have to follow what Allah wants. We have to must follow. So God I instructed. Allah says in Quran, following Hidayat. Hidayat is on the pathway. We need to take path first. We need to take path first, then we will follow it. Where to go? We are not taking path. We start to go. It's not possible to go. Allah gives us the pathway. Allah says in Quran, Hidayat is the only pathway. We need to take Hidayat first. Then will be a religion path. Allah says, there will be a guidance from me. Definitely, there is a guidance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to find out where He is. Now I want to expose the real truth. The guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in here. The guidance will bring Hidayat from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is in amongst us. His arrival within us. His arrival amongst us will let us know the real truth of the Quran. Only Allah's guidance can know what is the path, how will we run with this path. Because Allah gave him the knowledge about Hidayat, about guidance. Only Allah's guidance, Allah's Hidayat, no, Allah's Khalifa, who is Adam Nuri. Now is the time. The Adam Nuri is arriving amongst us to let us know the truth. The absolute truth of Quran, we need to take Hidayat first. Without Hidayat, we cannot enter in Dini religion. Allah says, Inna Dina indallahi Islam. Certainly, only acceptable way of Allah is Deen. We need to enter first in Deen. Hidayat is the entering. Hidayat, just like admission. We need to take admission first in Deen Islam. Then we will be Deen Islamic person. Then we can follow Deen Islamic religion. After Hidayat, we can know what is the rule and regulation of Deen Islam. Quran is the complete guidelines about Deen Islam. When we will take Hidayat, when we come to guidance, we take Hidayat. After then we can know. After then we know how we will be a muttaqi, how we will be Islam, and how we will be Muslim. Allah says, enter perfectly, completely by obeying the rule and regulation of Deen Islam. So we need to first enter. Hidayat is the enter. By the grace of Almighty, after a long time, Quran revealed 1500 years ago. Since then till now, there is no Hidayat. By the grace of Almighty, now, after a long time, Allah's guidance arrived. Allah's guidance arrived. And He's Adam Nuri. Adam Nuri is the guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is bestowed upon. He is among the stars. Now, let us know the truth. This is the time to revelation. This is the time to know the absolute truth of Quran. This is the time to get life, to get a return. This is the time to get life, life after death. And only this is the purpose of human life. This is the purpose, only purpose, human life. So get back return.
Yeah.
This is the absolute truth of Quran. When it did, take Hidayat first. Without Hidayat, it is not possible. We will be a Muslim. We will be a Nafsat Mapani. After Hidayat, we can know how to be Muslim, how to be Nafsat Mapani, how the closest person, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I just make you think first and guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says in Quran, guidance will come. Definitely, it has come. And this is the time. He arrived. I am to give this message and to mankind. This is the absolute truth of Quran. Thank you.